Hello, hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Oh man, my neck, my neck, my back. Yeah, my. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Mike, what's up, buddy? I'm doing okay. I'm hurting. Something's wrong with my head, though. I'm still keeping really, 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 really bad headaches. So I have another doctor's appointment tomorrow to get that checked out. They're going to do a CAT scan or an MRI or something like that on my head just to make sure it's just not something really bad. Which I don't think it is. I need to cut some more dadgum Hacklebees, y'all. I'm about out. Like any bright lights, looking at my phone, or anything like that, absolutely gives me the worst headache that I've ever had. So I definitely want to get it checked out, make sure something that they missed the first time is not, going on. What in the world is up with this hackle? No, I ain't gonna put that green in that. Yeah, but I have a very, very bad headache. As far as the hairline fracture on my collarbone, it's not bad. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. It wasn't pleasant. But it wasn't as bad as what it could have been. I didn't actually roll and flip. What happened when I missed the motorcycles, I hit the wet grass and my car broke sideways and I slid down sideways. Well, there's a rock bluff to come out. And what happened, my car went up the bluff and turned over and landed on its top in the creek. So that is what happened. Hold on, I'm trying to catch his flash of boo. But it's still, yeah, it was a good lick. for sure. I'm just glad I had my seatbelt on, man. If I wouldn't have had my seatbelt on, I don't think it would have been very good for me. Damn it. Messed that flashaboo up. Yeah, I'm not that. I'm 37 and it's still rough. It's rough on the body no matter. You know, like no matter what, it's rough on on a man's body. That's for sure. I just messed my flashaboo all up. I cut way too much off too. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just add the rest of this to this because I don't like wasting stuff. It gives it that action anyway, don't it? The flashaboo's got a lot of action to it. Oh man, I just blowed a feather off and I had a bunch of hackle cut. And I just blowed them everywhere. I just cut those two. I got hackle everywhere. Darn it. To be honest with it, I'm probably not even gonna worry with picking the crap up because I'll be picking hackle feathers up for 2 days. But they was probably 300-400 V's I had cut right there. Mike, how old are you? And I got a question. I'm sure you've had this question a million times. But how did you come up with the wedge tails? Like, was you cutting them for a long time, or did you just, one day it just popped in your head, oh, I bet this would work? You come up with something amazing, man. I got you. Well, they definitely work. It may just be me, but I found them to work better, like vertically jigging. Like if you're at a dock or something, you can't beat one. You can't beat them. There's not a bait out there other than live bait that you can outdo the wedge tail. And I still have not mastered it yet, but I get better every one. Getting them straight's what I have. Hey, Mark, what's up, bud? Hope everybody's having a good, blessed day. I'm about out of this little pink, y'all. I'm gonna have to get some more. Yeah. Mine, I don't know. I don't know if you've looked at any of mine or not. I'm sure you have, but I've uh I've got to where I can get them. I mean, hold on, I'll show you. I'll tie one after this one. Turner has helped me a bunch. That little bump that he come up with, the Turner bump, that helps me a lot. And it drives me crazy, man. My OCD's so bad. If you can't tie it, and watching other people tie them too, it drives me insane not being able to get them straight. And I'm not a good jig tire, I don't think by any means, but my jigs are pretty good quality, I think, and they look decent. But there's a lot better people out there. How do you get them straight? You just lay them on there and mess with them till they're straight, which you've tied thousands, so. Yeah, let me lay this to the side. I messed my jaws up tying some big streamers the other day. Let me see. Let me do a chartreuse. Actually, I'll just do another pink because I got to tie some anyway. Yeah, I know. I said the other day, I uncut probably 250 wedge tails back apart because they wasn't crooked, but to me they wasn't my. I wouldn't have given them some. They'd have been good for me to fish. But I want them straight. If they're going to go to somebody else, they're going to be straight. I definitely can still feel the soreness tying, having to bend over to read comments and stuff. Sorry, my hat's blocking my view, or shading the view, and it's hard. Without my glass, I broke my glasses during the wreck, so. Just a little bitty thread I was using. It takes a minute to get the bump. I'm just gonna grab a wedge that's laying here close to me. There we go. There she is, I think. What the crap? Oh, there we go. It wasn't getting straight. Appreciate it, no frills. See, that's even this one's straight. Can you see it? That one's straight, but it's still got just a little bit of offness to it, and it drives me crazy. Let me get some Chanel on it and see what it does. See, like, I don't know, man. It just drives me insane. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I can't. I mean, it's straight, but it's not straight. And I think I messed up when I put my Chanel wrap the first time. Let me see if I can come down here and fix it right quick. There we go. There we go. They're so brittle, like you barely move them at all until they're tied. No, not happening. Not happening. I'm out of whack. I ain't been tying none in a day or two, so. And I know why this one done that. It was a operator error. All right, I'm gonna try that. The bump usually helps me. I don't know what happened here. See, like right now it's straight, so I done something to. I'm just gonna take it all the way back off though. I used to cut them at an angle and make the top of them just a tad bit more thinner. Well, I'm gonna have to grab another one. That one's gone to no-no land. Yeah, this one should be straight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, see that one's perfectly straight. Like I don't get it. Sometimes they are, sometimes they ain't. I mean, it's still got just a tad, but you can't. This side's completely straight. I'll get back in the groove of it in a day or two. I got some black fuzz in there somehow. But yeah, this one's straight. This is like 40 denier thread. I don't even know why I'm tying with it. Yeah, I do, but it had a bad spot from where I tied that last one. I appreciate it, man. And most of the time I get them that straight on about all of them, or straighter. But like, that's straight enough though. I mean, hold on. See y'all can see it a little better. But the man that made them himself said they look good, so they look good, y'all. I'll take his word over anybody's. You really think that that's decent, Mike? Like, for real? I do. Appreciate it, man. Put this on my little... That's it, like that monkey milk one. It's straight, about as straight as anybody will ever get one. Oh, whew. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stand this sitting here. But I need to tie a couple more of those. Appreciate it, man. That means the world to me. Like, it really, really does. You're the man that made them, man. And if you say they look good, they look good. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm such a goober. I don't even know if I have any hackle tips left, or any hackle that's left after I sneezed and blowed them everywhere. Can't believe I done that. I blowed those hackle tips. I blowed them V's everywhere. What, the ones you tied? Yeah, I've went back since I've got better. My quality's got better. I have went back and deleted a bunch of crap. I'm gonna have to go through and cut a bunch more V's now. I ain't lying. I blowed probably 300 V's out a minute ago. I'll pick a bunch of them up. I got this little vacuum cleaner thing that I use to suck up materials. and I'll use it to suck them up. That way I can reuse them. Hope everybody's having a good day. And if you're not, just remember, every day's not the same. Push twice as hard on your bad days as you do your good days. And remember, we're promised better days, so never give up. No matter what your struggle is, addiction, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, anybody has anything they ever need to talk to, I'm just an email away, people. I have used a full skein of this pink and chartreuse, or pink crystal with crystal flash in it. I'll save that little piece for a 80 or a 64. Hey Mike, do you carry Jinko rods in your store? Hey John. Hey John Z. Mr. Mike Campbell's in here and he said my wedge tails look good. So that means more than anybody who ties wedge tails saying that my wedge tails don't look good. The man who created them himself said they was fine. You sold your store? No, man, I wanted to get one of them Jinko rods. Wanted to get one of the... Are you done tying? Are you retiring? You ready to go fish for a while? Is that what's going on? I don't blame you one bit at all, sir. Not sure, really. Either an 8 or 9 foot, maybe even a 10 foot. Oh, so you're gonna keep tying? You're just done with the store? Is that what's happening? Wish I'd get busy. Oh, and John, I gotta go to town in a few minutes. I lost your tracking number to your order, so I'm gonna go by the post office and grab it as soon as my son gets home, or when I pick him up from school. I'll make sure I let everybody know to look you up, man. I hate how everybody on here ties jigs. or crappie jig or like wedge tails. Crappie man, he's different. He says something about you, but I'll shout you out. You're the man that done this. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing this. So I'll make sure I let everybody know to check out Big Mike's jigs for their wedge tails. I got you. I'm hoping I'll pick up and sell a few jigs. I'm gonna be out of work for a pretty good couple weeks now, other than the suspension we was on anyway because of the wreck. So I really need to sell a few jigs. So maybe it'll happen. It's getting that time, Crappie's getting ready to start turning on again. So I mean, I sell a few at home, but most of that money goes right back into buying materials. I don't know if I got enough white tips or V's to do this one. Give me just a second, guys. If I can get this one without dropping it. Maybe I can get them work. It may look like crap. I may have to throw this one in my box. This one, it's called it's the Pearl Fluorescent Pink by Hairline. It's a good color. I've caught a lot of fish off that color. And I don't think I have enough of it to even tie this jig, but I'm gonna see. I've had to tie about 3 or 4 dozen jigs today with this color. Ah, look what I done went and screwed up and didn't do. About forgot to put my flash in it. Or the flash of boo. These jigs here are going to somebody in Okeechobee, Florida. I'm not going to have enough, I don't think. I might. Just enough to make it work, I think. Yeah, that'll work. I think I got a small pack of it somewhere. I'll have to look. Wrap it, it will work. Yep, it worked. Might have a little thread built up at the head where it stripped when I was trying to tie it, but it'll be all right. The guy that these are going to is not very picky, but I still like to make them look the best I can. Oh, Traveler, what's up, bro? I didn't even see you slide in here. Sorry, I was rambling on. I ordered a bunch of these boxes. You get this box. It comes with 30 of these little cartridges, and that's what I've been doing my 60 and 90 jig boxes out of. It either comes with 60 jigs of 30 different colors or 90 jigs of 30 different colors. Mike, I appreciate that, man. I really, really, really do. So this box here, it'll have 90 jigs of 30 different colors. So far, I've got the chartreuse and purple and my ice monkey. Yeah, they're just little cheap boxes, man. You get them on Temu. Mike, hold on a second. What do you think about these? I'm fixed to see if I can put a wedge tail on them. If I can, maybe the mini wedges. I think they'll be pretty sweet. And if anybody in here wants these, right now I have a dozen of these heads left until I get a new order. So if anybody wants a dozen of these, let me know. They look good in water, man. I don't know if you know Mr. Bob and Miss Heidi at Panfish Mafia Jigs, but they're the only ones that's got this kind of mold. They had it made for themselves. Barlow's has one, it's called the Crappie. It's a head sort of like this, but I think it's 1/16 or 1/8. These are 1/32 here. But I like them. They fish good. They catch fish. I meant to ask John. I asked Ron. He decided he didn't want them right now. He couldn't afford them right now. So I was going to ask John or somebody if they want them. And then he got some of these heads too. They sent me. I done a wedge with these. And I took some of these trout fishing the other day and done some work on them. Oh, John, I don't think you and Mike, either one was in here last night. But check it out. It's the first, come on, Wednesday. There we go. The first nuclear wedge tail streamer. You think trout tear that up? Or brim? Oh yeah, okay, you was in there, wasn't you? I think that's cool as crap. Yeah, Mr. Bob and Miss Heidi are tremendous people, man. I love them to death. When I had my foot surgery and I was out of work, and I didn't ask them to do this, they did it on their own. They sent me like 50 heads of each kind of head that they have so I could paint them and do my own thing with. And man, dude, that meant a lot to me because a lot of people ain't gonna do shit like that for people. And I know there's probably a lot of people that talk bad about me, I'm this or I'm that. I'm a copycat. I don't try to copy anybody. And they started it because of me tying wedge tails because of Turner. But Turner has taught me everything they are to know about wedge tails. So I just I don't listen to people. So I'm not trying to undercut or outdo anybody. I mainly tie jigs because this is what helped me get sober. I was an addict for 9 years, and tying flies and jigs and painting swim baits really helped me get sober. And I ain't copying any of them. I'm just doing what I love. That's why I try to. If I do think I've asked Turner, I mean, he taught me how to do the bump to get them straight. So like people saying, I mean, people just trying to start rumors and crap. John, you know this chenille I ordered from Ruben, the tinsel chenille of his? Dude, it didn't last 2 days, bro. That's how many jigs I had to tie for people. I know, man. And you know, it's mainly other jig tires that's doing it. Young people that's getting into it. Because they think maybe if they start drama or this or that maybe somebody will help them a little more than they help me. And I'm not about that at all. Like, check these out. Do you have this color of the wedge tails, Mr. Mike? I'm sure you do. You probably got every color ever. But my friend Marshall from Wisconsin, he done these up for me. I'm keeping these just for special orders. I got some chenille coming. It's called Bone Blood. It's a white chenille with red tinsel in it, and that's what I'm going to tie with these. And then this will be the chartreuse and red, you know, New Age chenille. Oh, you ain't seen these two, John? I just got them. My friend Marshall just sent them to me. But I'm gonna go. It's time for my son to be here, and I gotta go send John's package to him. And John, I'm gonna throw in a few extras too, since it's took a little time since my accident. Oh, y'all check this out before I go. Is this it? No, never mind. This ain't it. I tied some zonker crawls on 1/8 heads, but I don't know. This is stuff I'm keeping myself, but John, do you fish spinners like these? Because I'm going to start tying flies or even jigs. John, you have helped me out a lot. Like the MEP spinners, and even the you know, you can get the shank with the blade on it, or the spinner on it that you put flies on it. I'm going to start tying flies. Well, I'm going to start doing some of those. I'm going to tie the flies for them that'll clip on it, and then like meth spinners like these. I'm going to start tying like hackle around them and things like that. Because I have the stuff to make the shanks and put the blades on it, but from when we used to do bass baits and stuff, I have all the stuff to do that. But I'll be back in about an hour or so. I'm gonna go get John's stuff sent to him so it'll get to him. And then I'll be back and I'm gonna go live. And then me and Crazy, of course, will probably go live again tonight. Here's some little 1/100ths I tied. Oh, let me see if I got them. No. Mr. Rubin built me a head. Do I have any of them up here? Well, anyway, before I go, Mike, I was going to tell you, Mr. Rubin built me a jig head, and it's specifically just to use for live scope. It's a 130. It's got a 1/32 round head on it, but it's got a number 12 J hook. That's what I tie my split hook, and it's got that heavy weight to get down there to them fish, but they got that little 1/80th and 1/100th hook on it. Dude, they're killer. I thought I had some right here, but I don't. I have some 1/124s. When I get back, if you're in here, I'll show them to you. That's a big eye jig my son tied, and another little jig he tied. The thing's been laying on my desk for months. But guys, I'll be back in about an hour or so, and I'll do another short live. Waiting on Crazy to get home, if I can stand it. Depends on how my neck and back feels. But then after that, I'll be on with Crazy tonight. But you guys take it easy. God bless. Mike, I appreciate you dropping in. It means a lot to me. John, as always, you're the greatest, bro. And I'll catch you guys in a little while. And as always, stay jiggy with it. God bless.